Colin Ireland lived in London in the 1990s, appearing to be polite, calm, and completely ordinary. He worked during the day, interacted with co-workers and neighbours, and blended into the urban rhythm of Britain's capital. No one suspected that behind his quiet exterior was a methodical killer with a disturbing plan. Ireland's crimes began in 1993, shortly after he moved to London. He targeted gay men, not out of identifiable personal connection, but out of a twisted, calculated desire to commit murder. He frequented pubs and clubs in Soho, courting his victims with charm and attention before convincing them to accompany him home. On these quiet streets and lively nights, Ireland's ability to appear friendly and trustworthy became his camouflage. Once isolated with his victims, his demeanour dropped. Ireland murdered them quietly and efficiently, often strangling them to death. He didn't leave dramatic scenes or taunting letters. He left bodies behind in his flat, treating murder as a business-like act rather than an emotional release. To the outside world, he continued his daily routine as if nothing had happened, buying groceries, going to work, and keeping his home neat and normal. For months, London police struggled to connect the murders. Victims were scattered, and the only common thread was their sexuality, something that shouldn't have narrowed down a suspect in a diverse metropolis. But as forensic evidence and witness accounts slowly emerged, investigators began to see patterns, similar methods, similar victim profiles, and similar places of last contact. Ireland's crimes finally unravelled when one victim's disappearance drew serious police attention, leading detectives to interview people in the victim's social circles. Ireland's name surfaced, and further investigation revealed the horrifying truth. A man who could walk down the street unnoticed, sit politely on a bus, and laugh with strangers, and then kill someone in his own home without hesitation or remorse. When ultimately arrested and tried, Ireland made no efforts to deny his actions. He spoke calmly, almost clinically, about his crimes, explaining how he chose victims and avoided detection. He was convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment, where he later died. Colin Ireland's story is chilling not for sensational spectacle, but for the way his ordinary presence masked something deeply sinister. He proved that the most unsettling predators are often the ones who don't look like predators at all, polite, composed, and seamlessly part of everyday life.